I believe that Kendrick didn't think a full diss record from Drake was coming. I do think he has an album coming in May.
Where do you keep hearing, sorry, Roy, where do you keep hearing about this album coming in May?
I didn't. First time I heard it was from Maul just now.
Yeah, same. You've said it like 3 times. I
just spoke to a little birdie.
On Twitter?
No, not on Twitter. I was smoking, walking around the park, and a little birdie dropped a little bud in my ear that Kendrick may be coming in May. So I was like, oh, okay.
What type of bird? Was it a butterfly?
It was a blue jay, I think.
Can butterflies be birds?
Oh, wow.
Huh?
That's a good reference.
Ah,
wow.
Okay.
Good job, Maul.
I get it.
Oh. Not that blue jay.
Okay.
No, Rory and Mal.
And we are back.
Yes, we are.
Took a quick little, 48 hours apart.
Took some R&R.
Yeah, needed some little R&R to kind of let things breathe a little bit. It's like wine. Got to pop the cork sometime, let it breathe.
We took the usual time off that we have for the last hour.
Yeah, but this felt a little different.
Did it?
Felt a little different.
Why do you feel that way?
I don't know, maybe because I got more shit done in these 2 days than I have gotten done in the past couple weeks.
Oh, nice. What'd you take, Adderall?
No.
Oh.
I got to take Adderall to get shit done now?
I mean, it helps.
Yeah. Nah, I didn't take no Adderall. I just had a busy 2 days getting shit together. But we're back to talk to the people.
Are you fully moved in yet? We never got a house update from you. We'll get to everything else, but
not yet. I'm still waiting for some more pieces to come in. Some more
Okay.
pieces coming this week. Still getting things furnished and things like that.
did you pick a theme?
No. I promise you I didn't pick a theme.
No?
No.
What about a color palette? You look like a moss type of guy.
Neutral tones, grays, creams,
Okay.
things like that. Keep things minimal.
I like the fit
Clean.
you got today, Maul. It's the burgundy. I see the shoes match the collar and the
Oh, yeah.
cuffs.
See how you put that together.
Yo,
See the leg
I've been doing this for a long time, Julian,
and the hat.
You know what I'm saying? We used to, before social media, if you didn't wear the right shit, then you got roasted outside all day for it. So
The streets want to know, not us, but the streets were asking, are the glasses full time now? Have you made that transition?
only when I'm recording and I have to look at the TV for things, obviously.
Gotcha. Okay. So
But
age is
it's fine.
catching up, even though your hairline and skin looks immaculate.
Yeah.
Finally.
I mean, the eyes are not-
finally something is aging on you.
No, the eyes are not bad, but before they start to get there, we want to get ahead of this thing.
Gotcha, okay.
This is just getting ahead of an issue.
Preventative.
Fair.
That's all it is. I don't need it.
Like
I'm not
me and my prostate exams.
exactly.
Yeah.
You know what I
Same
mean?
same
Gotta
thing as your glasses.
Get in there. Let's see what's going on. See what's happening. You
Yeah.
know.
You're
So-
fingering your eyes.
Yeah, exactly.
Rory
That's
started
what I'm
his
doing.
prostate exams at 8 years old.
At 8.
He's making another
I know.
molestation
I
joke.
know. That's what he does. It's okay.
Yeah.
though. I'm here for you. I'm here to make sure that just your mental health is great.
Coast
And,
right off me.
Whenever you're ready to ride down a Father O'Malley, just let me know. We can still go put him on ice.
I was not molested by a priest.
Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry about that. We keep putting Father O'Malley in some bullshit. But we do have new merch available. NewRoryMall.com now.
Available.
Get this That's Not Hip Hop shirt available now. Everybody has been asking for this shirt and finally it's here.
All the letters on this side are different letters from other hip hop logos. I don't know. We need a merch salesperson to just come on here and sell this shit. I just think it looks cool.
Oh, we just need an OnlyFans model to have sex on her OnlyFans with this and really get those numbers upticking.
True, and then spam every Twitter account possible.
I'm gonna send one of these to Miss B Nasty and let her squirt in this.
Oh, okay. It's a sham wow.
Yeah, it could be a towel. It could be, wipe. Miss B Nasty. You could wipe off your monitor after you squirt all over it with the shirt. Do whatever you want. We'll send you one.
Somebody sent me a tweet during our little R&R for 2 days of someone saying, "Maul, we can see your likes." So naturally, I went to go look what was in Maul's likes, and thank God I wasn't in public.
What was there? Miss B Nasty
squirting all over the cell phone.
Oh yes, coconut water.
We're gonna have to blur this on the TV.
Just don't blur it on Twitter.
Oh, you liked a lot. This was the first thing that popped up.
Oh, look at that.
When someone said, "Maul, we can see."
Oh, look at this art. Oh man, just art.
There's so much porn on Twitter.
It's a nice sweater too.
Yeah, I'm gonna send her Miss B Nasty. We're gonna send you some merch.
Yeah,
and you can squirt all over the merch if you please. It's on us. Don't worry about it. Send it back and let us smell it.
Oh my God.
Us, you got that.
Yeah. Send it back. That's what we would do. We'll send her some merch. She'll send it back. And we'll smell it on air and let you know exactly how wonderful Miss B Nasty smells. And then we'll auction off her squirt merch. Gotta have a good pack of squirt merch. You know that.
What charity would be good for the squirt merch?
YMCA.
Boys and Girls Club?
Yeah. Kid can always use a hoodie at the YMCA. You know that.
Instead of going to Lost and Found?
Well, I'm pretty sure Miss B Nasty's merch smells better than Lost and Found merch.
Have you ever had to wear a Lost and Found hoodie?
Thank God,
clothes?
Rory, I never had to. Never had that. I was never that far down on the pole of life.
I feel like there was one time I wore a shirt that was inappropriate. I forgot what it was. And I had to go to the principal's office and wear one of the Lost and Found shirts.
Oh,
I forgot what I had on.
I thought you meant like they robbed you outside.
No,
a rap shirt.
Being robbed in your middle school by a middle schooler.
Yeah, that's what happens sometimes on the way to school.
And then they say, go on the Lost and Found.
Yeah, and then your stuff is
No,
in
give
there.
me my shit.
Yeah, he has my shit in his book bag. I want my shirt. Give me my fucking hoodie back.
It definitely was. It was pre-ban the Snowman.
Yeah.
I can't believe they really banned that T-shirt in high school.
Well, I mean, people was getting robbed for it. You know, people were getting beat up for the shirt. So they figured let's just have kids not wear that to school so we don't have to have that issue.
Didn't it also, wasn't it like crack affiliated?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It wasn't like
He was a
No.
meteorologist.
It wasn't
born
Jack
in-
Frost.
He was born.
It
in
was-
Dec- he was born in
cocaine.
December.
It was to bring awareness to climate change.
Yeah, that's all it was.
Because right now, Antarctica's melting
Exactly.
and the polar ice caps.
Yo,
And you
speaking
can
of
see-
climate change, you see what's going on in Dubai?
That's not real.
It is.
Well, the flood is real.
What? Yeah, the floods.
Wait,
They
what are you
posted-
saying? Is it like Dubai's not real?
No. Well, they posted. It's been other videos circulating of like crazy lightning and things, tornadoes that people are just CGIing on social media to make it look like Dubai, and that's
Gotcha.
actually not what Dubai is. Going.
But the rumor was Dubai started creating, because they wanted to kind of temperament their climate, so they started creating like
Rain cloud.
rain clouds,
I saw that.
artificial rain clouds. And they're saying, I don't know how much time since they did like a test run with those. They just had this insane flooding, and the airports were flooded, the streets were flooded, everywhere was flooded. And it's like, okay, was that these rain clouds going rogue, or was this just like, inclement weather that no one saw coming kind of thing? It's just weird timing.
I'm going to go with the weather machine.
Yeah,
I think they fucked up.
I think they kicked it up in high gear and didn't think about what was going to happen.
Yeah, they had Willy Wonka at the handle.
Somebody got drunk and sent up too many clouds. It was only supposed to send 4. They sent 14. You know how that goes.
Showing up drunk to work when you're controlling the weather that day
Yeah.
is a new level.
Fuck it. Whatever happens, roll the dice. We don't know what we're going to get today.
Yeah, it looks
All right. Well, anyways, I will say in the 2 days that we were not here, I was at the edge of my seat, still obsessing over this rap beef. Pause. I really thought Kendrick would have replied by now.
Same.
I was giving it last night. I was like, oh, it's definitely going to happen tonight. Mainly because I wanted to talk about it on the pod today. I'm very scared that he's going to try to do some Thursday midnight shit to try to chart.
Yeah.
And then we're going to have to wait till Monday to pod about it.
I am hearing that he has an album coming in May. So I don't think that we'll probably get a response until the album. I think I see that being a smart move. And why not put the response on an album?
But why?
Well, if you let Drake tell it, you know exactly why.
That he was just using this because he needed it?
I said if you let Drake tell it. They've been calling me a dick rider for like 12
All right, so then
days. So I'm tired of riding dick. I'll let y'all tell it.
Kendrick has had sort of a theme with every single album. If there's one with a diss record to Drake, what is the theme here? Or is he just doing an album of just raps?
I don't know what Kendrick is doing.
Well, we're speculating.
I think that Kendrick didn't think that this was going to turn into a full out beef. I didn't think.
Way.
Well, you just asked me to tell you what I think.
I'm
just thinking. Let me just think out.
blown away by your thoughts.
Yeah, let me. You're taking it back.
Blown away.
I'm sorry.
Let me tell you what I think. I think that Kendrick put out those bars on Future's album.
Mhm.
I think that, and it's funny how it goes back to what I said. I didn't think that warranted a response, but that's just me. I don't think that he thought that a full record from Drake was coming his way. I think he thought that there would obviously be some bars on another record, a song somewhere. I don't think that he thought that this would turn into a full beef.
Mhm.
I think that's part of the reason why J. Cole apologized. I think he spoke to Kendrick, and Kendrick was like, yo, like it's not a beef. I just said what I said and that was it. Just what I'm thinking, just my thoughts.
I think the opposite as far as the combo with Kendrick and Cole. I think Drake and Cole, this is purely speculation. Not spoken to a single human being about this. I think he talked to Cole and said he's going to take it there with Kendrick. And Cole was like, all right, you're going to do that? Bet. I'm not a part of this. if y'all are going to really go there, I'm not even really involved here. That's what I think happened with Cole's reply. I think he got some information from Drake. This is purely speculation.
Yeah.
And was like, nah, I'm cool. I thought y'all were going to have some fun, like rapping back and forth. Bet. I'm good.
See, that's what I think the opposite. I think that Kendrick and Cole spoke after the Cole record came out. And he was like, yo, like, I didn't think this was going to turn into a battle.
Just said it was Big Me.
Yeah, like, that's it. That's all I said. I didn't think it was going to turn into a battle. But clearly, Drake had different plans. And I think with Drake, a lot of this is just a culmination of him not responding and holding back on a lot of things for a while. And I think that he's just like, okay, let me entertain this. People obviously think that I'm sweet, think that, you can just say things about me and I'll never respond, because typically that's what Drake does. He ignores a lot. Direct.
I think he pretty much, either in a Hove subliminal type way or direct, pretty much addresses everything down to like very minuscule things that we would think would be above Drake, which I actually appreciate him for that as a rapper.
Mm-hmm.
He will legitimately address a bum on the corner if that bum on the corner said something.
But not in such a direct way.
Some are subs. I mean, I think that whole Deluxe is just 5 records of subs.
I mean, Red Button was definitely the battle record that I think that, probably put most rappers on heightened alert. Like, okay, he's letting you know that, he's aware, but if it has to go there, this is what will happen. I don't think y'all want that.
I'll ask the room. I tweeted last night and was met with an array of, what's Kendrick's hive called?
The Big Steppers.
But what were they before?
Size 7.
The Butterflies?
Oh, I don't know.
I'm not trying to make, what was his stand group called?
I have no idea.
They're the what?
Llamas. They're not the llamas?
No one's ever called. No.
Don't say
Kendrick
no one's
Lamar.
ever called them.
Kendrick called himself that.
See?
I'm Kendrick
They're not
Lamar.
llamas? Oh.
I asked a question. In the unlikely hypothetical event that Kendrick does not reply, are we going to move the goalposts for him like we have a lot in the past? Or is this boogeyman persona done? And the way we spoke about Cole, where all these braggadocious bars don't hit anymore, are we going to say the same for Kendrick in the hypothetical?
I blame y'all for that, though. I blame your era for that.
For what?
Y'all made Kendrick feel like he was some boogeyman.
No, he did. He was saying, someone say Candyman. That was something he created, and he did a very good job at it.
But then y'all started calling him Candyman, the Boogeyman, all these other like weird names.
The marketing worked.
Did it?
Yeah, my generation thinks he's the Boogeyman, which I feel.
I don't.
I've never felt that he is the Boogeyman. I just feel.
Oh, now you don't?
Small. See, you got it. You keep trying to rewrite.
Oh, now you don't?
This whole thing.
Now you don't?
You keep changing things.
I didn't change anything but my underwear.
I've told you, I feel like this is Drake's battle to lose. Drake is light years ahead of whatever Kendrick can do. I've agreed with you on that.
Have you?
Yes.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm sick. My voice is coarse.
Okay.
We don't know that
in there.
yet. I'm still, as much as I love Drake's reply, and I think he fares very well in a battle with Kendrick, let's not just dismiss Kendrick like he's not.
No, nobody's ever dismissing Kendrick.
I still think we should give him the benefit of the doubt that he can hang in this arena. I'm just keeping the same energy that I did with Drake after Like That. You're on the clock,
to be fair,
and we're in a different era, bro. You've had so much time to prepare. Why is it Thursday, about to be Friday,
well, to be fair,
we haven't gotten anything?
To be fair, I gave Kendrick the same quote-unquote clock that it took Drake to respond to the.
To your point, though, he was on tour, even though I thought Drake could record on tour.
No, but
it took 3 weeks because he was on tour.
Yeah, but like I said, you have to turn into a different person to get into battle mode. You can't be on the tour and be in battle mode at the same time.
Sure, and I'm saying Kendrick, to your point before, we believe has been planning this for quite some time. And now that you're saying he may have an album in May, this was probably his rollout and has been prepped for it. Why didn't you come the weekend that Drake's diss leaked? Why not step on it right away?
Well, like I told you, I think the Ross thing kind of put a wedge in that. I think that kind of took some of the steam out of it. I think that kind of took some things that Ross maybe said. I think Kendrick may have said some of those things too.
I agree with you there.
So I think that may have, that can sound a little dated if you're Kendrick and put that out and it's basically echoing the same thing that Ross already said. So I think that had a lot to do with it. But I do think obviously he'll respond. I think he has to respond. How he responds is different. I don't know if it's a record on his album. I don't know if it's a full out diss. I don't know if it's something similar to the Future record. But obviously Kendrick is an MC of the highest level, so he will respond. But I don't think it's going to be what people are anticipating. I don't think it's going to be that. I think the moment of the table reserved for two type of thing that we thought this was kind of got interrupted by the Ross thing a little bit. And I think now with the whole AI thing, I think it's just taking some of that allure off of it.
Okay.
But I think that Kendrick will respond. I just don't think that it's going to be the way people want it to be.
Perfect segue into my next question. 2 leaks happened on what? Tuesday morning?
Yeah.
One, Owl Hunting, I believe, was the fake name of it. And then there was another one that Hush from OVO posted. Then later on, that Owl Hunting one, the guy that made it showed how he made that one. I'm split on this. I thought the Owl Hunting one was AI from Rip. Like just down to the hook, everything just was like, Kendrick's not doing this. I do believe that one that Hush posted might be real.
I think so too. I think that's real. I think it leaked the same way Drake's version, for the first version, leaked. Obviously, I think it was more to that record, to that music that we heard from Kendrick. But I do think that that was real. And that's the thing with this AI thing. I think that, you know, if another rap battle in occurs, I think that it has to, we've learned through this that the music can only be put out on the streaming platform. Like it has to be either directly from the artist.
Yeah.
It can't be like, we can't just think that, oh, it's going to pop up on a sound, because this AI thing changes that whole dynamic now. It changes it. It's like, all right, is it real? Like when the Drake thing leaked, I didn't even want to click on it at first, because I was like, is this like, I don't want to hear no AI bars and get all, you know, into it like, oh, that was hard, I didn't like that bar, and then come to find out it's not even a real record. I didn't want to do that. So I didn't click on it, but same record, different lines, different beat. So that was a different type of AI, because it wasn't AI, it was just a leaked version. It was real, but it wasn't the real record.
It's funny, I was thinking like the artist perspective of it, and I do want to listen to what Hush posted in a second. I feel like AI is also fucking with the artist, because there's been some actual like sort of okay AI diss records that we know are flat out AI. Like they weren't even debated.
They be getting off.
I was like, all right, where's that guy's original music? He can rap.
Yeah.
I know some of those artists must be tight when they hear these clearly AI records taking an approach they would have taken, because now it's like, you may look like you're copying the viral AI, and they were already just taking the obvious approach you were.
Right.
Can we hear the one that Hush posted?
Yeah.
Kendrick, I dominated your favorite rapper, you idolize. My silence is enough to make niggas apologize. Retract the statements, cold saying, regretting his lyrics. MCs die when you revive a competitive spirit. How to kill a rapper, let them do it to they self-inflicted career rules that fear helped. Drop nukes, surprise moves, height and respect. They promised me my death, now they deleted threats. One rap nigga dead, laid on the floor, and I didn't even have to throw bullets for him to go. Now that we got that out of the way, it's one more to go. Stop wasting time, let's get the show on the road. Niggas was ignoring repeat disses, and when they get respond, they entertained in a sweet disses. And
all right, I saw everyone killing that and saying Kendrick's got to come harder than that. I thought that was a great intro to start off a diss record.
Oh, no,
clearly he's about
great.
To go somewhere, and everyone's like, "Yo, that got leaked. That's why Kendrick's taking so long, because he thought that was it, and everyone called it trash." Clearly he's about to go somewhere. I thought that was a great fucking start with the Cole shit. All right, now let's get to the Drake shit. I hope this is the beginning of the real record. I thought that was a great start.
It sounds good. I wasn't mad at it. Obviously the beat is hard. You know, he's saying a couple things on there that's like, okay. But then this gentleman, I guess, popped up on TikTok or wherever he popped up at and proved that it was him that actually made the record.
No, that was a different one.
Oh, that was the other one.
Yeah.
Okay.
The one that Hush posted, I believe, just my own thoughts, that could actually be a real.
I think that's the real record.
That Owl Hunting shit, like that hook, that hook was like, all right, bro, this is how could y'all think this is real?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm glad People were posting this to prove that it was fake because the internet believes anything.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm also on the side of like, why are we promoting this?
That's what I'm saying.
This is just going to encourage more people to do this shit.
Homie, this isn't cool. The guy's like, here's how I made the record. Just stay the fuck out of their business. It's corny. No one gives a shit. You dubbed your voice to sound like a famous rapper. It's whack. You fucked up this whole rollout.
You figured out how Kendrick does his teas. Great.
It's
I don't care.
Because I think Kendrick would have dropped if this dickhead didn't fucking put this shitty ass record out.
No, I don't think Kendrick would have dropped. I think that I think
it's something else. I don't think it's this AI shit.
I think it's you know, again, I believe that Kendrick didn't think a full diss record from Drake was coming. I don't think he thought that. I thought he would just address it in another Drake record and just be on an album somewhere. I don't think he thought that a battle was going to happen from that moment. I don't think he thought that at all.
Huh.
So I think that he had to, you know, I do think he has an album coming in May. And I think that kind of like, this kind of got in the way of maybe some album things. Now he has to turn into this mode, or maybe he has to create this type of record when the album's almost done. But yeah, I think the moment, my overall point is, I think the moment we thought we were going to have between Drake and Kendrick, I don't think we're going to have it the way we thought. I think it'll happen eventually. Kendrick will respond, but it won't be the battle. It won't be like back and forth like we thought.
Where do you keep hearing, Rory, where do you keep hearing about this album coming in May?
I didn't. First time I heard it was from Maul just now.
Yeah, same. You've said it like 3 times. I
just spoke to a little birdie.
On Twitter?
No, not on Twitter. I was smoking, walking around the park, and a little birdie dropped a little bud in my ear that, no, Kendrick may be coming in May. So I was like, oh, okay.
What type of bird? Was it a butterfly?
It was a blue jay, I think.
Can butterflies be birds?
Oh, wow.
Huh?
That's a good reference.
Ah,
wow.
Okay.
Good job, Maul.
I get it.
Oh.
Not that blue jay.
Okay. No, I mean, but they're up there.
Well,
Ken folk, by the way, you guys were asking what Kendrick fans are called. He once tweeted at his fan base referring to them as Ken folk.
Like kinfolk?
Like kinfolk, but
I feel like Kendrick's better than that.
It was an old tweet.
That's the name of Kendrick's fan base is kinfolk?
It was an old tweet he made.
Oh.
But yeah, Ken folk.
I'm gonna sound like I'm moving the goalposts, and I swear I have not joined any OVO alliance. Mm-hmm. It's my own individual thought. Kendrick gets a different clock than Drake. Even though I put a lot of pressure in these episodes of saying he has to reply. Why? Because you don't get to pop the shit off and then get to make the time.
I agree.
Oh, so you're saying Kendrick should respond sooner?
Yes, he doesn't. Okay. He does not get the luxury. Relax. He does not get.
Maul was about to get.
He folded his hand. I've never seen Maul do this before.
No, because I'm waiting for y'all to move the post. I know it's gonna happen, but
it's gonna look like I'm moving the post for Drake, but I'm not. I feel like if you pop the shit off, we can't be on your time now.
Agree.
You popped it off, even though I said Drake should have replied quicker. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt because the record's great. 3 weeks is a good enough turnaround time when you're on tour.
Mm-hmm.
Kendrick is chilling. You popped it off. Now we're not on your time anymore.
Yeah.
You have to reply right away. You don't get the same luxury to pop the shit off and everyone else has to get their shit in order. Like, damn, didn't see this coming.
Mm-hmm.
Now we have to get into what you're saying, a battle mode.
Yeah.
No, you don't. We're not on your clock anymore, Kendrick.
Mm-hmm.
You popped it off. Somebody replied directly. We need something this week.
Well, he will respond, and it'll be a great response because Kendrick is a great rapper. But I think still through all of this, we find out that all of this Candyman, Boogeyman shit that your generation kind of dubbed Kendrick.
Well, I don't believe in that.
Well, not you, but your generation definitely was running around saying, say Candyman.
I can say.
I mean, it was 28-year-olds running up to me saying, say Candyman. I'm like, I don't want to say Candyman. I never liked that movie. Like, I'm not saying
Not even knowing what the reference is.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm not saying Candyman. And then y'all just kind of ran and thought that Kendrick was this bully that ran through the industry and nobody wanted to battle.
All right, well, I agree with you. My generation definitely took that stance with Kendrick. But can you blame us?
Yeah, I'm blaming you right now.
Why? We were very proud that, especially people my age that grew up on like golden era hip hop, we weren't actually like there for it. We were alive, but we weren't there for it.
Mm-hmm.
But grew up appreciating that, especially when our era of music when we were in high school was, a little weird.
Mm-hmm.
We finally got somebody we feel that could have been in the same tier as the Jay and the Nas's. Like,
mm-hmm.
And we were there at 20 years old when Kendrick put out Good Kid, Mad City.
Yeah.
He means a lot to us in that regard.
Yeah, no, for sure.
He's ours in that way.
But you call somebody a boogeyman once you've seen them in action, like terrorize other rappers, and like Kendrick has never done that.
I was way more scared of gunplay on cartoons and cereal.
Exactly. that's the boogeyman. If we try to talk about the boogeyman, like Kendrick is never. I mean, but I understand it.
Boogeyman of Carol City.
Yeah, sometimes you say things and it grows legs and people start calling you that. But it's just gonna be very interesting to watch this unfold and watch where it lands after that.
I mean, he did a great job of marketing that mystique and only dropping a certain set. Like he is owed the respect of this perception that he created.
Mm-hmm.
It was great marketing. It was just the other side of what Drake was doing.
Yeah.
So I think he still deserves the same praise, but I got to see you like reply.
Yeah. I know he was.
This name drop, like when that Element leak came out, when he was like dissing French Montana and like telling Drake I'm not Meek.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't lose my mind the way everyone else. I was like, all right, he just said a bunch of rappers' names again.
Right.
Okay. We know that Meek is not Drake.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't need Kendrick to tell me that.
How are y'all feeling about everything that's going on
in Gaza? Not very good.
Well, no, not Gaza.
Oh, in this. Well, I mean, yeah.
Because y'all have been kind of quiet because your horse kind of bowed out. So
I think
I got to check in with you.
I think Demaris is making a quiet, bold statement today, wearing that Kanye West Vultures crew neck.
What is the statement?
I think she chose a side, and it's not Drake's.
Oh, okay.
Wait, what? Hold on.
Well, it's partially
free
Drake.
Gaza, but like, why?
No, I'm not. Drake's not Israel. I'm saying in the rap world.
Okay.
Are you taking the Kendrick side?
Is Vultures Kendrick? How would that be taking Kendrick's side?
If you take a Kanye side, you're not taking a Drake side.
Oh, please. I didn't even, child.
I think you made a statement today.
I'm on rap side. I want to hear everybody's responses and pick a winner at the end.
You one of those that thinks the fans win?
Yeah. The fans are losing right now, though, because shit is nasty out here. But
is it? I feel like this has revived some form of at least music talk. Like outside of just podcasting, it's nice to see the timeline, see people in my everyday life want to talk about music.
Yeah.
It's a great change that I'm cherishing being in the moment.
It's just interesting
because I know it's going to pass.
Because no other rappers can really put out music right now.
Yeah.
It'd be horrible for them to do.
It would be it would be like the dumbest thing for a rapper to try to drop something right now.
Speaking of like the real boogeyman, is Taylor Swift dropping tonight? Is that true? I was thinking maybe Kendrick was waiting this week because isn't Taylor dropping something tonight?
I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe Kendrick's verse is on that.
I think I saw Carl Cherry tweeting about some. Admittedly, I don't keep up with what's going on with Taylor Swift. I'm sorry, Swifties. I'm not.
Like she's dropping an album or a song.
I know her next one's called The Tortured Poets, but I don't know when.
I just feel like
coming out.
I would know if it was really coming out at midnight.
You're not a Swiftie.
I never said I was one.
She does have something coming soon.
Oh, shit.
Tonight. Is it tonight?
Yeah.
Oh, guess who the only Swiftie in the room is? Me, because I know.
Wow, damn, that's a quick turnaround.
All right, so we're definitely not getting a Kendrick.
Yeah, well, he might respond on this. What if he's one of the tortured poets? You didn't even put it like that.
Once
Top made him do it for the Swifties again.
Once he drop his response, he's gonna be a tortured poet. All right, I'm riding dick again. My bad. I'm sorry. Let me stop.
It's okay.
Don't do that. Don't do that all episode.
I'm just saying I can't say anything about Drake. I'm riding dick if I say anything about Drake. I can't. If you like a rap, I don't say you're riding dick. I just be like, okay, that shit, you like him. Like,
so you guys are gonna make me defend Kendrick more than I even want to. He's not gonna do the alien voice. It's not gonna be over jazz beats. Like Kendrick Lamar is still a great fucking rapper.
Who said he's not?
All of the OVO stands, everyone north of the border has made this perception in the last 2 weeks that Kendrick Lamar is not Kendrick Lamar.
Everybody north of the border.
They're always gonna be like, he's just gonna be like this over some jazz chords.
That was good.
It actually wasn't that bad.
Yeah, that was
nice. I was raised.
I fall asleep
in a sandbox.
No, yours is bad.
Oh, I'm nasally today.
Only thing he was missing was Aaliyah. I hated that bar so much. Kendrick is still one of the most intelligent, strategic rappers that we have seen. If y'all think he is about to go do some To Pimp a Butterfly shit in a response to Drake, that's where I just can't stand with.
Now you're talking about people that are just saying anything. No, he's gonna rap for real. He's gonna respond. He's gonna respond. I just think that his plan wasn't a battle.
How do we like turn down the algorithms a little bit, like a volume button? Because I'll click.
Oh man,
I'll click one like positive Drake tweet that I like, not even actually like it, but I'm just like, oh, okay, I'll read it. And then I completely get thrown into all the OVO stands. And then I'll like one Kendrick thing, and then I'll be in the biggest Drake hater thread, all by just looking at something. I like
that's how it happens.
I do like the algorithms because it does bring more shit. I'm not an algorithm hater, but like, how do we just turn it down a little bit? Where once I click one thing, I don't get everything.
Nah, you can't click on nothing.
You really can't.
Yeah,
that's the problem.
You know what else we could turn down? I already take back my angle of championing Rick Ross for trolling Drake. I'm past it now. You can stop.
Why?
He's posted like 400 Instagram stories of just like nonsense.
I can't even keep up.
It's gotten
also,
so
to Drake
watered
and
down.
to Ross, like, do they know that all of us aren't rich? No, it wasn't it wasn't a diss to me that he owns a sliver of Star Island.
Yeah,
I think that's kind of
it was like a $36 million home, while Drake's home was selling for 88. And then he's like, the tree line, that vacant lot next to the tree line is not even yours. It's like, now we're nitpicking square footage of it.
It started out funny, and we know Ross and Drake are both funny. Now it's getting into like money talk that all of us are like, okay.
You're both very rich.
In the middle of a damn near recession.
Yeah,
See,
I feel like they shouldn't be talking about their money.
Not dragging it the way that they're dragging it. I think
they
it's
can
tone deaf.
do that in their DMs or do it on a record. I'm never mad at money talk on a rap record.
I like it. I like when rich niggas start beefing. Because look what they beefing about. That plane was a cargo plane before you put seats in it. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yes, it was. Yeah.
Yeah, it was. Like, what do you want me to do? Now I put a luxurious interior in there. Now it's a private fucking plane.
Also, that was a known thing. I hate when people try to say stuff like they're breaking news. Like that was a gifted cargo jet. Everyone knew that.
I didn't, and I still don't care.
Even if you didn't, it's still just think about it. Even if that is true, the amount of money to keep that thing running, you're staffing. That's its staff. You're hiring a staff to operate that. So it's like you're accruing another property. So that alone, you're gutting it, fitting it to fit people because it was a cargo plane at one point. It's like these are tens of millions of dollars in projects. Just, yeah, so what? The plane itself was a gift.
Okay, but I did laugh when Drake
so dumb
told Ross that he has to take the wrap off his jet when it's time for other people to fly.
That's funny.
I did laugh at that.
That was good. That's
pretty funny.
At least be funny with your rich talk. I don't care that his plane was a cargo. I also think Ross owning a house on Star Island is great.
Yes,
I didn't think it was a slight to say that you have like a sliver of the pie. It's a great pie. It's Star Island. It's Star Island in Miami, and it looked like an awesome house.
This is a beautiful, beautiful home. Beautiful.
Though
home.
it was funny when he called it a content creator starter house or something.
Miami starter pack.
You know that those are like real, like content creator houses.
Yeah,
that's fucking insane.
Yeah.
What's crazier is the OnlyFans houses.
Sorry.
So the Mondrian.
Well, that's
for the night.
That's the Airbnb.
That's where they go to shoot.
No, they have like houses like similar to what Drake was saying, content creator cribs that look just like these all white Miami houses. And it's just a bunch of chicks that do OnlyFans go in there and they fuck each other and collab.
And then wait for the Uber to pull up.
It's kind of like what
Uber
Taz
X.
Angels was, right?
That's dope.
Taz Angels is back.
Really?
I heard that. Yeah, that's how you know we enter a recession. Taz Angels is back.
Yeah, being so outward with sex trafficking these days shows that, you know, this administration put this country in the can.
Taz basically said, oh, now y'all jumping on my wave.
Yo, they would have
now
made
y'all jumping on my wave.
So much money.
Now.
He's about to do his forgot about Dre verse.
Like that now y'all on my wave. They're on the type of time I was on. Okay, I get it.
This the motherfucking thanks I get?
Yeah, exactly.
That might have been the first content creator house.
You're not wrong. What about what was the shit that Natalie Nunn was on?
That's Bad Girls Club.
Wasn't that sort of?
They were not creating content.
They were selling pussy though.
That's also not true.
Oh, my bad. I never watched the show.
Oh my God.
Well, they weren't selling.
I shouldn't
pussy.
just put prostitution on people that I've never even seen.
I mean, they weren't selling it while they were filming, but after filming is done,
they might have sold something by the crafty table.
That's when the sale begins.
Because season one, you gotta make a lot
by the food.
Oh
yeah.
my God.
Over the
That's
hot
where
plates?
the customers are.
Exactly.
Everyone has to go get food, right?
Crafty is craft services is where all the snacks are when you're filming somewhere.
But you got to think season one, people don't make any money.
Most of the
that's
time
why
they
once you finish shooting, you have to go.
It's like when rappers still sell drugs during their first album. Like, yeah, they were probably still selling pussy in season one.
Yeah, for sure. Not on set, but
or like living in projects.
They was taking pre-orders. Take some pre-orders.
Did Jay still live in Marcy on his first album?
No.
I was asking.
He misplaced 92 bricks. I think he was doing fine.
No, he wasn't still living in Marcy.
No, he was 560 State Street.
Yeah, he was not in Marcy. He wasn't in the projects.
Oh, okay.
I had a fun night and never mind.
Yeah.
In 550. It's a great apartment.
All right, well, Julian has this conspiracy hole he wants to fall down today.
I'm with him.
I didn't bring my tinfoil hat. Do I need it?
As long as it's upside down.
Rory and I have plenty to carry us through.
And Ross has responded now, so.
I don't believe Ross.
Okay, well, what's
also,
the
how would
conspiracy?
Ross know?
That's boom. I said that to Yomi.
You didn't
too.
have to boom that. It wasn't really like a.
No, it is.
I didn't drop a bomb.
These are contracts and negotiations you would know nothing about. These don't pertain to you. I own your shit.
I own you.
I own you. Shut up.
He clearly would give a cut to Gamma UMG. He wouldn't know what they did with that cut afterwards. So start. I'll let you lead with these tweets. You're a better reader than I am.
Yeah. So I've been bedridden for the last 48 hours. So I really dove into this conspiracy and
very reliable source, right? This guy on Twitter.
Well, it's a cumulative. This is a nice thread where he takes information he pulls from all over internet, the lyrics, the people involved, et cetera, et cetera. Basically,
this guy did a really good job.
Yeah, basically what we're looking at is Larry Jackson, who is the man over at Apple Music, and Drake, who was given $400 million from UMG, which Rory and I were very adamant about, saying that's not enough money, liquid. You can't value Drake at a check you can cut him. You have to give him kickback on the back end to really continue to pad his pockets and meet him at the level of value that he actually is worth. So with that being said, Larry forms this company called Gamma. And the rumor is Drake is like the Lucian to this Gamma operation. And a lot of the Gamma artists, most of which were included in this beef, Rick Ross, Nav, The Weeknd, Metro, Kendrick, ASAP, and Future are all subsidiaries under Gamma, as well as a bunch of other artists. Sexy Red is also in there, which people are speculating that's why Drake's been championing her so much. And then there's other things. You've seen support from Drake where he usually doesn't support artists. On September 29th, when Rick Ross and Maybach Music announced their partnership with Gamma, Drake then, less than a month or two later, posted the album with him and Meek on his story. So then you're kind of like putting the pieces together on that end. But
this was false out of this guy's theory. I thought he did a great job, but Drake posts people's music
all the time
on IG story.
Fair.
But
the things that looked interesting to me, which is stuff that I've been paying most attention to, I think Drake reveals a lot via his lyrics. And this is what I was drawn to the most. Most recently on Champagne Poetry, recently he said, the 20% of you that we own is my Tootsie's money. Ownership. Other artists. Somebody get Larry Jackson on the phone. I need ownership if we press and go because business is booming on behalf of me. I need a bite out of the apple like Adam and Eve.
Well, that was referencing when Larry was still with Apple and not Gamma UMG.
But they could have been in the process of
fair.
And then there's a couple more. Man, if your pub is up for sale, I buy the whole thing. I think that's just I mean that's When who's the CEO at Universal? They mistaken because Google says Lucian, but that just doesn't make sense. Who filling up the piggy bank? Who bringing home the bacon?
Again, I think that's just more
braggadocious lyrics.
Yeah,
it's bravado talk, but I think there's a lot of weight to Drake's involvement that isn't communicated or wasn't publicized when he got that. They call it the LeBron size check from Universal. So I know Rory is willing to put the hat on for this. Maul, I'm more curious as to what you think. Do you think Drake's collecting on the back end? And I don't think it's as like obvious as them saying, hey,
of course he's collecting on the back end, but for people to try to sit there and make it seem like he owns a piece of each artist, it's like, okay, are these artists signed to a company that owes Drake money? Yes. Does that mean that he's getting a percentage of all of these artists? If you want to paint it that way, wherever this company gets the music from, yes, they are paying Drake on the back end. We know that. Now, if you want to say, oh, then that means that he's getting money from this artist that's signed there and that artist, that's how you want to slice it, cool. I don't know what other business dealings these people have and where else they're getting money from. But I think to paint it like Drake is getting a percentage of each one of these artists, I mean,
you could paint it that way if we were going in some form of a rap battle.
Yeah.
But I feel like, and maybe that's something, let's say this is true. Maybe that is something Drake is holding for the next.
It could be true.
The next diss and didn't want to put it in the first one. Because if this was true, Drake is telling us. If all these people are shooting at him, Drake is letting the world know in a very witty way that I own you guys as artists. Now, where I don't even think it's a tinfoil hat conspiracy, when he got out of his Cash Money deal and re-signed with UMG Direct, I don't think we value Drake in the streaming era at $400 million. I think it's drastically higher. And the leverage in which UMG has with a Spotify, with Apple Music, how they got 25% of Spotify is based off their leverage. Mm-hmm. So Drake valued at $400 million is nothing. Mm-hmm. I believe that they would have to give him some form of just UMG, Universal Music. I could see them doing some shit and giving him just the urban side of UMG and a point on that. Mm-hmm. I could see that. But then again, also, what is that value really to Drake? I mean, I'm not going to sit here and shit on Rick Ross and Meek. I really enjoyed that album. I don't think it was profitable. Mm-hmm. If we're just going off that certain list, in the streaming era, The Weeknd would be for sure profitable.
Right.
Nav does good numbers, but we're talking about UMG. Mm-hmm. We saw during that back and forth TikTok debacle that they said, go fuck yourself, TikTok, because UMG is 0.001% of their profit. Mm-hmm. So is that even that value to Drake? Having a back end on some of these artists, or more of a cut of his music? Because to me, that's the whole shit. Like, right. All right, I'll sign to you guys, Liquid, $400 million. What's the split look like with my music?
Right.
Because I'm the one that's at the end of everyone's Spotify wrap up. I'm the reason they're sitting on these DSPs for 2 hours. My retention rate is way longer than any other artist on the planet, sans Taylor Swift. Mm-hmm. I don't know about him owning publishing and shit from other artists is really that crazy.
Other Gamma artists include Snoop, we mentioned Rick Ross, Usher, Sexy Red, French Montana, and D Smoke. I agree with you, Maul. I don't think it's like, okay, Rick Ross put out an album, here's the check you got from Ross's album. I just think the salacious headline of this is, oh, Drake's collecting money from artists that he doesn't even work with, doesn't even fuck with, et cetera, et cetera. But
that's the salacious. The real thing is Drake is getting paid on the back end from this company.
Exactly.
This company just happens to have these artists signed as well.
I agree.
And to be on the side of the conspiracy, though, had Drake went independent, it would have crumbled a lot of what's going on with the majors and their deals with DSPs. Like, they had to keep Drake happy. And I don't think $400 million is doing it. There's no way Drake did not go independent because they gave him $400 million.
No.
There's something happening with UMG and Drake, but I think it's more on the side of the splits of his music.
Yeah.
I don't.
That makes more sense.
Of him having a cut into Sexy Red, and I promise this isn't Sexy Red hate. She's very profitable on who she is as a person. So unless they have her in a full 360 deal and really own her IP as a human, mm-hmm. her streaming numbers aren't really going to bring in much profit. Mm-hmm. She's profitable.
Right.
So I don't know, like, does Drake have stake in that or just in her streaming numbers? Because that's not going to bring back as much as we think it is.
I think that the clear thing, that the safe thing to assume here is that he has money coming from this company on the back end. Mm. How they get it, where they get it from, how they divvy it up. You could speculate that, but $400 million is not enough for an artist of Drake's caliber. He means way too much to the music industry.
He bets that on steak last night.
Yeah. Like, that's not gonna do it for him. But I understand
bet that on the WNBA draft top 10.
Yeah, but I understand, people wanting to just create these headlines based around, shit he's saying and the people that, seem to have some type of, ill feelings toward him right now, and he's getting into a little back and forth with. So you start to take those things and paint this picture and make it more, enticing to dive into. But I don't think that's what that is.
And if he, we know Drake and his petty level. Remember when 50 was running around when he was so close with Jimmy Iovine that he was making fucking decisions at Interscope. Mm-hmm. And he said, what was it? One more line out of Kiss, I'll shut style shit down. Mm-hmm. What was it? Whatever on I Run New York. Drake would be that direct if he had the power that this conspiracy is giving.
Yeah.
So I think there's truth to it, but I think they're taking it a little too far with Drake owning.
Yeah.
Or having
that's just
20% of everyone's shit.
Yeah, that's no. I don't think so.
In the press release that came out when he inked the deal in 2022, May 2022, it was, quote, an expansive, multifaceted deal that encompasses recording, publishing, merchandise, and visual media projects. So pretty vague. They didn't really specify which, are these his publishing, his recording? It's just very open-ended.
Just recordings, publishing, merchandise.
And visual media projects.
Yeah.
So music videos.
But it doesn't say his. It just says just generally, which could be technically applied to every artist under their property.
He may have some type of back end speculating, some type of back end with anything that UMG license. Like if they have to re-up a licensing deal with a DSP, or let's say that they settle with TikTok. I could see that being very valuable for Drake, being with Gamma and having a percentage of that for anything that UMG license as far as catalog.
Yeah.
Drake has 1% or some shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
That I can see being very fucking profitable.
Right.
But to your point, yeah, just like getting paid by a company that another artist is signed to doesn't equate to. He doesn't own 20% of the Weeknd's catalog.
No, just doesn't make sense.
We would fucking know.
Yeah, he would definitely let that be known. He would be talking way more disrespectful than he is now. Way more disrespectful.
But I mean, I think he deserves artists like him, Taylor, Beyonce. Like we talked about that early on with streaming splits. Like it shouldn't be equal for everyone. And this is coming from someone that it would benefit more when I put out music for everyone to have the same playing field as far as streaming splits. But no, Drake keeps people on that app way longer than all of us.
Mm-hmm.
His split should not be the same as mine.
Right.
So I feel the same way as far as these licensing deals that UMG does with tech companies. Yeah. Like these bigger artists, it's way more valuable to have Taylor's catalog than just mine. Which is, I know it's an obvious thing to say.
Yours versus Taylor's?
I'm just saying because I'm on this podcast. But like even artists that you would say C-list, and C-list to me is huge. That's a big, you're doing 80, 90, 100K first week. They don't deserve the same split that Taylor and Drake deserve when it comes to these licensing deals for catalogs that the majors own. Like, fuck no.
Yeah, no, it doesn't.
And I'm leaving if that's the case. And Drake didn't leave. So I think he's a pretty intelligent guy. So I highly doubt his
business seems to be in order.
I'll sign back with you guys for the same shit.
Yeah, no. His business seems to be in order, but let's get out of people's pockets for a second. Yo, Rory, you know what I wish, man?
What's that?
I wish we had something that we could wear when like we got a flight, but then we have to land and go straight to like a meeting or lunch. But that's why I like Mack Weldon, because they have modern performance fabrics.
True.
It keeps you stylish, but it also keeps you comfortable, which is what we need.
Absolutely.
And the boxer briefs are amazing. The air knit.
Oh yeah. No, I could do this a lot.
Yeah.
It's great. One of my other favorites is the classic polo. It works in any environment. I can wear it in meetings. I can wear it out with my friends. It's one of those universal pieces that I enjoy.
I love the silver crew neck tee.
Okay.
It has a good collar. You need a good collar on your t-shirt.
Yeah, because anytime your collar starts to look like bacon,
that's
you look a little
nasty.
nuts.
We don't need that.
And you get like the cheap fabric after 1 p.m. It starts to do that little curling thing.
It's nasty.
It's good to know by 6 p.m. that collar is going to look like 9 a.m. Get timeless looks with modern comfort from Mack Weldon. Go to mackweldon.com and get 20% off your first order with promo code RoryMall. That's MackWeldon.com, promo code RoryMall. Can we get into your tweets though?
Where's my tweet?
Oh, yeah.
Why? I'm just asking. Why do you think that Michael Jackson would love Bryson Tiller?
Oh, because Michael was a big fan of like R&B, rap.
True.
I think that Bryson would have been one of the younger artists that Mike would have enjoyed listening to.
A lot of people
like his sound is very Bryson has a lot of records he kind of channels. He's not as vocally gifted as Michael Jackson, but the music, some of the melodies kind of resembles when Mike would get into his hip hop R&B type of vibe. A lot of Bryson's music kind of mirrors that. So I just think that he's one of the younger artists that Michael would have enjoyed listening to.
Do you think Mike put any stake into like superstardom? Because I do think that Mike would have paid attention to trap soul for sure.
Mm-hmm.
And even though objectively Bryson's career did decline a bit as far as popularity, I still like the albums he put out, but they were not of the level and attention that trap soul was. We've seen plenty of artists, go back to Drake, unfortunately, that loves artists when they're hot, but superstars like other superstars.
Right.
Do you think he would have stopped paying attention once Bryson was no longer the next one?
Nah, I think that when you obviously somebody as Michael Jackson is, I think you just know talent, you know good music. Whether or not popularity it doesn't matter. I think you hear something and you see somebody and you know that that's talent. And I just think that he's one of those artists that we have that some of the artists before him would appreciate, and even some of the artists we still have today, I'm sure that they enjoy listening to Bryson. This Bryson Tiller album is amazing. It's a really, really dope project. I hate that it's getting lost in the cloud of all of this rap beef and diss records and memes and shit.
I agree.
But this Bryson Tiller album is phenomenal. I still don't know what is the name of this.
Is it called Bryson Tiller?
I think Bryson Tiller. Yeah, it's self-titled.
Oh, that's what it is? Oh,
Yeah.
because it's a whole bunch of shit on the cover. I don't know what the fuck. I was trying to read shit in different. I was like, what the fuck is this? But the album is this album is crazy. This is like literally the only music I've been listening to for the past few days. Just had the album on repeat. And they did a great job. I don't know who produced on it, who worked on it. Just listening to the music, but it sounds really, really good. The features are dope. The record with Victoria Monet is really, really unique.
Shout out to Child, produced it.
He produced that. Oh, shout out to Child.
With D-Mal.
Y'all be working.
I love that Peace interlude. That's fire. Fiending for You, Calypso.
No, thank you. Love that.
Which is the country joint?
I think it's about Undertow. Is that might be it?
That record's fire. Again, admittedly, I have to give this a proper chance. Off the first listen, I felt like it was all over the place, but the way you guys have been talking about
it, let this thing run.
I need to go.
You got to
just let it run. I'm a huge Bryson fan, and I was
let it run. Do
super
whatever
excited
you're doing.
For this album, but then rap beef.
Listen,
happened.
do whatever you're doing in the house.
Everything,
make one of those videos on TikTok where the man cleans the house and just play this. Phenomenal album.
I am good at mopping.
Yeah.
They just did a shout out to Bryson and our good friend DJ Night Train, who's on tour with him. They just sold out OVO Wembley, and the footage and everything that came out of there looks incredible. Their tour is going strong. So
love it. I mean,
shout out to Bryson, man.
Even when Bryson wasn't like at the height of his career, he was still doing venues twice the size of artists that were quote unquote more popular at the time.
Yeah,
like his fan base still rocks with him a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely want to go to this tour.
Speaking of Mike, and once this rap beef and everything starts to settle down, for the sake of podcasting and the music industry, I think someone needs to put a mic in front of Quincy Jones. Just to get us back.
Into music?
No, into mess.
Just salacious.
Quincy,
he'll restore some order.
Oh man, you get the Quincy to talk about those Rat Pack days. See, I want to know about those stories.
I want to know less about my favorite artists. I don't want to.
I want to find out that the Rat Pack.
I want to know. Yeah, I want to know what Frank Sinatra and Sammy and them was doing in Vegas. I need to know.
Some nasty shit.
Oh man, they was living life. No cameras. Niggas ain't got no phones.
The original Pussy Patrol.
No social media. Oh my God.
Dame was on Math Hoffa's podcast
again.
Yeah, again.
God damn, Dame, you really go get a haircut over there, don't you?
It's in Harlem.
Yeah.
Well, they're doing like the swap thing because Math did a great interview on what's names?
New America.
New America, yeah.
New America, something like New America, right? I think that's it. Yeah.
Dame brought up one of my favorite theories, and I'm so glad he brought it up because sometimes I've been scared to like go down this path. The Hitler was gay theory.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It makes a lot of sense. I'm not saying all artists are gay, but let's just like go through his timeline. We all know Hitler wanted to be an artist, but no one encouraged his drawings.
Mm-hmm.
He was abused by his father.
Mm-hmm.
He liked to design men's fashion.
Mm-hmm. Oh, there you go, right there.
Let's be real about his mustache. I know it's now been the face of anti-Semitism, which it should be, but it's a pretty gay mustache.
Oh, Michael Jordan rocked it for a minute.
If he never killed a bunch of Jews, we'd be like, that's just a gay mustache.
Yeah.
I can see him, and we know that his background is actually Jewish. He was very self-hating.
Mm-hmm.
I think his father abused him because he was a gay artist, and all that aggression was built up, and he did a lot of fucking coke and meth, and
he was on a lot of meth.
He went crazy. He just happened to be very articulate.
Oh, yeah.
So you think he was a gay meth head?
I think Quincy Jones can tell us the truth.
No, Quincy could definitely tell us what Hitler was doing for sure. But I don't know about him being, I don't know.
Well, there was like always this, and again, I don't give a shit straight or it doesn't matter. He's obviously horrible, all that. I don't need to preface this. But there's been like this like big revisionist history coming from all over the place of just like slandering him. There's also like things like he had a tiny penis. It's like all that like he used to shit his pants a lot. There's like all these things that just make him look.
But if I was back in those times and then now people in 2024 are saying these things about me and it wasn't true, I would want somebody that has some history of me somewhere to come out and be like, yo, bro, what are y'all talking about? He was nothing like that.
But I think they're
like, how do
trying to like pet
saying,
him
yo,
down.
he had a little dick in 2024 is crazy.
Him shitting his pants is the least of his PR problems.
Yeah, like, yo, I have a little dick and I'm like a piece of shit. Like, come on, man. Like, where do people get this shit from? Somebody just says it and then it's just like, oh yeah, like I heard that too. Where did you hear that?
It's to strip the allure from quote Boogeyman, just to make him look like
the reason he was such a bad person is because he was so insecure. Is that part of that thing?
Just to dehumanize him.
Yeah,
I don't know. I'm also not defending Hitler.
No,
like it's just a whack. I don't know. Like,
yeah, because who wrote that? Who wrote that in the history book? Like, who documented that he had a little dick?
One of the hoes. It was the same back then as it is now. They just put it in journals instead of IG captions. Like, what's
find somebody journal from back then and it says, yo, he had a little dick. That's hilarious.
They ain't even talk like that. Sire was not well endowed.
Matter of fact, they made statues of men with the tiniest penises. It was revered back then.
Yeah,
it was cold.
They ran out of marble.
Yeah.
Do you think anyone like walked past those statues when they were finished in that time and was like, our president has that little of a dick? Or whatever their leader was.
Yeah.
Because they did those in real time a lot. And it was like,
No, Caesar had to actually stand in when they did that. So everybody was just walking past him looking like, oh.
Yeah, he got the little dick statue and he was like, all right, I'll learn y'all. I'm Jesus Christ now. This is the last time you're going to fuck with me when it comes to art or paintings. I am going to be the face of what white people think Jesus is.
That's a fact.
Different Caesars, history buffs, I know.
Yeah.
It was a joke. Anyways, I don't know how we got to the Hitler. Oh yeah, either way, Quincy Jones, please do another interview. We need to get all his testimony.
Quincy?
Yes.
Quincy gonna die with those secrets, man. He ain't gonna do that.
He came out the gate and was like, Marvin Gaye was fucking every dude you could think of. I don't think he wants to die with any secrets.
Nope. He's dying to get him out.
Because nobody even asked him that for real. He just volunteered that information.
He made us think of a freebasing comedian that lit himself on fire and go, wait, Richard Pryor did what?
Yeah.
Quincy, I think, wants to let it go.
It was somebody's birthday the other day that we were talking about. Martin's birthday was the other day, and we were sitting there cracking jokes about him and how he should not be doing any action scenes anymore.
You don't say.
Nah, but I started it, but y'all like kind of like, you know, y'all niggas added some sazon and everything to it. But happy birthday to Martin Lawrence. I didn't appreciate that we talked bad about Martin. It was his birthday.
He reached out?
No, I just saw his birthday. I was like, fuck.
There's been a lot of people reaching out. That's just why.
Another blue jay.
To who, me?
Just the pod in general.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, did we not have the whole dream bill?
Oh, that doesn't count. We knew that was going to happen.
Just wasn't sure if Martin and his team
no.
subbed us.
Yo, beefing with the bad boys is crazy.
Never beefing with Martin Lawrence.
Yo, we were giving ourselves like sarcastic credit for the Chris Brown Quavo thing resparking. I feel like that's a stain on our jacket now. We deserve an asterisk because we really started one of the worst audio beefs in all time.
Well, you said we started that.
I feel like I don't even want my name attached to that anymore.
And people been hitting me talking about I started the Lupe shit. Like now Lupe wants to battle everybody. I didn't. How? I just said I didn't think he was a better rapper than Drake. That's not me saying.
I think it was a mixture of our shit, but we can't be too arrogant. I think that whatever publication put out all the rappers that apologized to Kendrick Lamar,
that's what started
Lupe
it?
was on there and was like, I never fucking apologized. So I think it was a mixture.
Okay.
Yeah. We kept saying Lupe. His name was a little bit in too many mixes, and he was like, all right, y'all talking crazy on me.
Still feel that way about Lupe?
Well, I asked TikTok. I got dressed on TikTok today on TikTok Live. Shout out to my TikTok Live community.
You're banned.
And shut up. They're gonna
show a nipple or
for
something?
a week. No, because I used the bathroom when I was on the phone. When I was on TikTok Live, you couldn't see me use the bathroom.
You just heard splash.
How did TikTok know you were?
I have no idea. I think somebody reported me. I think like there was a hater in there, and a hater reported me. So I'm now banned from TikTok Live for a week. But whatever. Anyway, they picked out my outfit for me. I took them in my closet and they picked out my outfit. I told them that these shoes didn't go with this shirt, and they said to ask you if my shoes.
Why do you think the shoes don't go with the shirt?
Why wouldn't they? Yeah.
Because they don't have black in them. They're all gray.
They do have black in them.
This is your way to show your toes on the pod. I know what's going on.
Shut up. I have socks on.
Thought it was banned from YouTube.
That's not black on the gum, the
it's
sole?
all silver. This is all dark gray.
It doesn't matter if they have
that's
black.
fine.
You're wearing all black.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they
All
said for
black
you to
goes with,
rate.
like,
They
Kenny
said for you to
Sneaker.
rate my outfit. They were like, I was like, because I don't want Maul to talk about me. I know Maul know how to dress. They were like, nah, you good. You dressed like him. And I was like, all right.
Could have asked me.
So they want me to rate this outfit?
Yep. 1 through 10.
1 through 10?
Mm-hmm.
She good shirt.
Got to remember she's OVO and
you know
that's
what I
some
would have
Kanye
did
merch.
with the sock? What I would have did,
Okay.
just me, I wouldn't have did black socks. I would have did white socks.
Make it pop.
I would have did white
Some
socks.
contrast.
You know what I mean? Give it a little white. You know what I'm saying? Because right now I look like the pants is connected to the sneakers. You don't want that look.
A hip bone connected to
You want to detach it.
Okay.
You want to detach that look.
Detach.
So I would have did white socks, but that's a good fit. I see the bamboo earrings.
Okay.
Mhm.
I see what you're giving them. Collarbone, good ponytail, good makeup. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get that. That's you a good 9 right now.
Okay.
You a good 9.
Taking that.
You a good 9.
Wrong with it.
That's a good 9. A nigga holler at you on the train right now for sure.
Nigga will holler at me on the train if I was home.
Well, that's
on that bitch. Like, it don't take
Giving
much.
men too much credit here.
Yeah, I don't know if that's my bad, but you know what I mean. You know what I was trying to say.
Yeah.
You look good.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Speaking of getting hollered at live, did you guys see this video of Adrien Broner shooting a shot at Coil Ray on Instagram Live?
Adrien trying to say he want to fight me or something?
Yeah.
You probably lose.
That's what it says. That's what it says.
Yeah, safe bet.
I got money on Adrien.
He says he want to fight me May 31st and at the Hard Rock. Mom, meet me at the fight in Miami May 31st. Yo, AB, what's up, man? I'll be there because I don't even like the energy you giving on IG Live to my, you know what I mean, my one and only.
Don't jump out the window and get into some beef. Your queen, stay 10 toes.
Do you want to watch
She
this?
didn't disrespect you.
All right. As long as she ain't disrespect our household.
Trying to bag me on an Instagram live is fucking crazy.
That's right.
That ass. Get the fuck on.
Get the
money
fuck
bags on everything.
All right then. See, Coy, we talked about that.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I'm glad you taking the lessons from the house and walking through life with the lessons and the jewels that I'm dropping.
I'm getting the fuck off. Go look at my post. I'm about to post my cover. Bye, so
How old is Coil Ray?
I want to say 26.
Okay, it's not terrible.
26.
I could see y'all being like a power couple.
Me and Coy.
Give her like 2 more years.
I think Coy is really attractive. She's beautiful. I like her style. I think she makes good music. I think she's a star. I think Coil Ray's a star, man.
She did get on Twitter because obviously that went viral pretty quickly, and she did get on Twitter and said, "I wasn't trying to be harsh. However, I hope he wins this fight and many more." So
she did that because they were on her ass.
But why?
The men were on her ass. They said she needed to humble her men. They said she needed to humble herself. That was rude. She didn't have to say it like that because he didn't really come at her disrespectful. It was like, that was super rude. You didn't have to be like that. This, and you didn't have to call him corny and all of that.
But
Everybody
what if
is so sensitive.
What if she felt that was corny? Like what's wrong with somebody feeling like that was corny? Like that's my thing with all of this. Like people say in comments and all. You know how many of these people in comments be fucked up people in real life? You think I give a fuck what they talking about?
Heavy on it.
So, I mean, she felt like that was corny. She's entitled to that. What's wrong with her stating that?
Well,
she has to apologize for stating that was corny?
Adrien jumped on his Instagram and then said, "Now the whole world know I'm fighting at the Hard Rocks, promoting the fight. I'm a marketing genius, LOL. # let's go, AB."
Oh, baby, just take the L in silence.
Well, listen, take that L, but Miami 31st, you better be ready to fucking win that fight.
Use it as fuel.
To win the fight?
Yeah, being turned down by Coy.
Yeah.
But what was his shot? All I saw was that he said, "Come to my fight."
He did just send her an invitation.
Invited her to a fight. It'd be dope if she actually showed up.
All right, the only thing corny there, I would say, who said I was shooting my shot?
Yeah.
I just want you to come to my fight.
Nah, if you want a girl to come here, that's like asking a girl to come to the gym and watch you play.
It's different.
You flirting. You flirting. You know if she walk in that gym, you telling, give me the ball.
Give me the ball.
Give me the ball. You niggas make sure you get me the ball.
Start doing crossovers at half court.
Give me the rock and everybody move, dog. She just sat down.
at half, before you even get to the defense, she
just walked in, sat down right there on the bleachers, like, give me the ball and everybody move.
But that's like a famous girl you'd want at your fight, though, no? To bring more attention to it?
Yeah, absolutely. But I would want a pretty famous girl at my fight, so after the fight, we can go on a date.
I might side with some of the men. I thought he actually was shooting his shot. If he just said, come to my fight, and she was like, why are you shooting your shot at me? Nah, just inviting you to my fight.
That's the angle he took, by the way, before she even replied. He was like, I'm just telling her to show up.
I'm not putting this on anybody.
He's shooting his shot, bro.
Yeah, I'm not putting this on anybody.
Koi is pretty as fuck. Jacket. Like, she's sexy. Like, he's shooting his shot.
What I'm thinking is that he might have been in them DMs shooting before and not gotten a response. Gotcha. I do not know this to be a fact. Just
and then he took it to the live. And she's like, nigga, I'm already ignoring you in the DMs.
Because she got super irritated, and I'm like, that
wasn't his first time.
No.
That wasn't his first time.
You guys ever invited a girl to the gym to watch you shoot? Or like to do something? I know y'all used to invite.
Yeah, you thought I was joking when I just said that? Yeah, hell yeah. Give me the ball and y'all niggas move.
So that's how you feel at like our live shows when y'all got bitches there?
Maul must have had one at the DC show because he was hilarious.
I don't know how that... I don't know what says that.
You got him. He has no response.
Yeah.
No, that just was...
I feel like you wrote a monologue before.
I think I'm funny at every show.
Hilarious tonight.
But he was in the mirror in the green practicing.
Yeah.
No,
I think you staged that fight too.
Oh, I set all of that up in the audience,
like to show you could be a protector
from the stage.
Watch me clear this out.
You said security go take her to the back, like
no. Security is the one that fucked the dude up on the way out. I had nothing.
No, security had a girl there that night.
Yeah, they definitely had a girl there. I had nothing to do with that shit.
That's funny. Well, I think you should shoot your shot at Koi. Is it corny? Do you think to shoot your shot from a pod?
Yeah.
That's probably corny. Yeah.
Yeah, that's not a good idea.
I'm not shooting.
So how, like, you'd have to...
I'm a grown-ass man.
We'll do it for you, Maul. Well, Koi, if you won't be in Miami on May 31st, you can come here to New York. Maul will be here.
That must be tough, though. Like, the only way you could ever shoot your shot at someone that thinks that way is if you happen to meet them in person.
Listen,
that's tough.
The bottom line, seeing it always goes back to
if she like you.
If she liked him, if that was somebody that Koi liked and she wanted to, that response would have been totally different.
Yeah, if she liked you, you could just send an unsolicited dick pic and she'd be like, come over.
Yeah. That's if they really...
If she liked him, she probably just been like, you stupid.
Yeah, she would have just laughed and smiled at it.
Yeah.
And then said something like, I think I'm going to go to Miami May 31st. Like, you know how girls, the cute girls flirt. She would have turned around to her assistant and said, yo, can we be in Miami May 31st?
Yeah.
That's if she was feeling you. If she not feeling you, you're going to get I'm about to get off live. She wasn't feeling you, bro. It's all right, though. Keep swinging.
He should have sent like a request to join her live.
That'd been dope.
You thought I was in Coil Race live?
She would have ignored it.
No, Adrien Broner.
Oh, I thought you said me. I should have sent the request.
I think you should.
Her IG live?
Yeah. Remember when I buckled with 7 on IG live when she had 10 bad bitches with her?
Yep.
I didn't buckle. I handled it okay, but I definitely... I'm not saying 7 was flirting with me, but it was just like 7 and all her beautiful fucking friends. And then somehow I ended up on there. And I got nothing done.
Yeah.
Because then I saw all of them in person and...
Didn't say nothing.
They weren't impressed.
Yeah.
they remembered you?
I was with Aunt Clemens. We all went out to eat.
They weren't
and it was a few of them that were on that live. And like I went to like joke about it and like, nah.
Damn.
Nobody thought I was cute or funny on that live. Let's just keep it a buck.
They forgot it was even you. Like, who was that? Oh, okay.
You that white boy.
Like,
he's still in here?
Yeah, like he's still in our live. Like now he's in live in person.
And then one of them, I exchanged numbers with one of them at the dinner. This was a long time ago.
Many
I feel like she did it out of sympathy just because I was a nice person.
Oh yeah.
Because then like I tried to get a little text rhythm and it wasn't there.
It wasn't?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, I did the honorable thing. I caught the vibe first day of texting and didn't play myself. I just left it. Like, this is just not meant to be.
Oh, okay.
Are there any celebrities that you guys would
I just want to make not 7 of her friend.
Yeah.
Just want to make that clear.
Any celebrities you guys would like shoot your shot at?
Like in person? Or just like
hypothetically, right?
Hypothetically, yes.
Yeah, hypothetically.
Oh,
Woody McClain, if you hear this.
Of course I would.
You're already off. What's his name?
Who did she say? Who did you?
Woody McClain.
Who's that?
Who the hell is that?
Y'all don't know Woody McClain? Don't y'all watch Power?
Oh, so you're already
Bobby Brown.
Oh yeah.
Nigga, that's Bobby Brown.
that's
That ain't
what you were
Woody
just
I'm trying to be
Googling.
Whitney.
That's Bobby Brown.
He smoked that role.
Yeah,
He
he's
did
Bobby
a
Brown.
great job.
It's my Woody McClain. That's Bobby Brown.
It's
Nigga.
definitely Bobby Brown.
Yeah. Oh, so that's
He
your
was-
crush.
he was
But
in Power?
Demaris, you good for saying you got a crush, and then the crush be right there. And
I was
you
going
don't.
to say, that's why
Especially
you
an
I
actor.
would pull up on Woody.
You just said this about the
Yo,
last
I'm
one.
not doing this with you, baby D. Now you would pull up on Woody.
I would.
Dempson was right there.
Because Dempson wasn't I thought that he was cute. He was not my crush. Y'all wanted me to pull up. And I'm not doing that. That's weird. I'm not doing that. Approaching some guy in the club like, hey, like that's weird.
So you gonna pull up on Bobby Brown, but not Franklin Saint?
It was whatever.
That's crazy, yo. That's crazy. See what I'm saying, baby D? That's wild.
Please call them by their actor name. Like
All right,
their
Woody,
real name.
Woody, no disrespect to Woody McClain. Did a great job with Bobby Brown, though.
King of R&B, king of the streets. I'd go with Woody.
Yeah.
You go
Can
with the
y'all
wood.
answer my question?
Who's my crush?
Yes.
Coy.
India Love, man.
Still.
Yes, I love India Love. see me, I'm consistent with my crushes. My crushes don't change. It was Claudette, but then she got married, and so respectfully, I had to Claudette Ortiz for.
From City High.
Oh my god, I love Claudette.
Yo, my little young horny ass when City High came out. Shit,
Claudette was my. That
I
was
ran
my
through
crush.
some lotion on her.
Yeah, that was. Yo,
Are you allowed to say that?
Yo, that's fam.
I was
Fam.
going through puberty.
Fam, that's my lady.
Listening to what would you do if your son was at home crying alone in the bathroom and like beating off his crazy?
Turned on.
Yo,
her caramel remix when she was rapping.
You gonna keep disrespecting my lady like that? I can't believe that he's still disrespecting my lady to my face.
No disrespect to Eve, but she smoked a great rap. Like she smoked Eve on that record.
Yeah, that was my. I had that King. I bought 4 of those King magazines she was on the cover of. Yeah, Claudette was mine, but now it's India Love.
But all right, I'm not shaming at all. That story was wild of City High though. Like I'm not shaming her. I'm just saying it was a interesting
love
twist in that entire group where it's like, all right, should I like this girl this way?
Right.
What was the rumor on her?
She was dating one of them. I think she married one of them, divorced him, and then got with the other one.
Sometimes you pick the wrong friend.
And it wasn't a dude from Sister Act.
He's in the City High.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were supposed to be the next Fugees. Jersey too.
Yeah, that was my. Whew.
No, she was.
It took me a while. It took me a lot of years to like move on and realize
her?
that was never gonna happen. Yeah.
Is she still married to the other one?
I'm not sure.
It doesn't give us on her wiki page. It doesn't say what the status is of her relationship.
Well, Claudette, if you're single and you're hungry, dinner on me. She's hungry.
Okay.
Dinner on me. So,
Say it and you're hungry.
And
It's
you're
like
hungry.
so.
What if she wanted to go to a place that had no vegan options?
I mean, whatever she ordered me. What do you think I should get here tonight?
You let her order for you?
Yeah,
Like,
order
he'll
for me.
have the
Just bring it out. Just bring it the fuck
boss
out.
of them. They're eating a T-bone steak.
Bring it out. I'm eating all that shit. Claudette want me. I'm bring it out. She
Well,
said it's good. It's good.
If she was married to Ryan Toby, they were only together for 4 years, it looks, and they divorced in 2007.
And then she got with the other dude.
I don't think that's how that went, but I like when Rory puts things on people and then they reach out to him and
That was.
threaten him.
You think I knew at 12 years old what was happening? That was the rumor that was going around.
Okay, so rumor.
You know how
Go to
accurate
Wikipedia.
those-
That's a real source. I think it says it on the Wikipedia page. That's what broke the group up. They were supposed to be. They're on my list too of like people you thought were going to be huge and you were wrong.
Mm-hmm.
I thought they were the next Fugees. I feel like Wyclef was the one that was producing their shit too.
He was.
Yeah, he should. I mean, he should have saw that from a mile away. Guys, don't fuck any of your group members if you want this to continue.
Yeah, I think that goes without saying.
Quick trigger warning: this next segment involves sexual assault.
What other groups had like inner fornication going on? Are there any other groups?
Rasby and never mind.
See,
what?
just because you've been molested don't mean you can make.
That
fun
means
of
I can make the joke.
No.
Yeah, he's part of the club.
Yeah.
You have to be in the club to make jokes about people in the club. I can't make jokes about that.
You never been molested?
You got me fucked up.
Wait, what the fuck does that mean?
I'm just saying she got me fucked up.
You got me fucked up. You don't get to choose that.
No, I get to choose that.
Yo, saying that as if Maul has agency, like, no, wouldn't be me. You wouldn't know. You'd be like 10.
Who? I wouldn't know if I was molested?
No, you would know, but you wouldn't have any fucking power in the matter. You'd be a kid.
I was a different type of kid, bro.
All right.
You can't nobody touch
This is like when Mark Wahlberg said he would stop 9/11.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I know.
If I was on United,
they would have never won in the towers if I was there.
Exactly.
Shut up, Mark Wahlberg.
Because molestation and 9/11 is the same thing.
No, but it's the same level of ignorance. Like you have no
It was around the same
control.
time.
The outcome is already predetermined. You can't change. It's just going to happen. You're a kid.
All right,
Wait, so you're saying that was in the stars for me?
Maul probably didn't.
That's what I was getting ready to say. Like, what is he talking about? It was already written that he was going to get molested. You think God put that in his fucking, like, what are you talking about?
If Rory never got molested, Rory wouldn't have the life that he had if he never got molested. He'd probably be like healthy. He would have never got the friends he had.
Rory wouldn't have done a podcast if he didn't get molested.
Rory would probably be working in Nashville on like pop records.
What?
He would have known about Taylor's dead poet's asshole, whatever the fuck that shit's called.
Yo, see?
I've never thought about how my life would have been different if that.
Yeah.
First of all, I tried to bury it for a decade. So no, I never gave it a thought.
And the moment,
things would
the moment
I tried to forget about it.
The moment you decided to talk about it, your podcast
had blackouts as a kid.
That's so funny.
Holy shit. Yo, that's sick as fuck.
I don't think I'd have the same pessimistic, dark side of me that can be entertaining if that didn't happen. I'm sure there's some
the same friends that you had.
You turned a traumatic experience into what propels you into speaking and being confident.
That's what they try to tell you in therapy to make you feel better about it.
Yeah, so now
I'll try to believe it.
I'm gonna invoice you $45 for that one. Don't worry about it. It's all good. But yeah, no, you got me fucked up, Julian. I was a different type of kid.
What? All right.
So what type of kid was I?
Yeah, yeah.
Well, you seem like the because pedophiles.
Don't do that. Don't do that because
pedophiles know they know who to go for. Like you go to an organization, the parents trust you, they drop you off.
This is so mean.
No, that's just what that's what these pedophiles do. The parents drop them off and they trust them with these adults. The adults know that they're nasty, but they think like, oh, hey, I got all the trust of the parents. It's the after school
But it's Rory's fault because he looks sweet.
This is the Boy Scout.
I just love that you guys have continued to make up the scenario in which I was molested in. First it was the priest. Now my parents dropped me off to an adult that they trusted.
Not you.
Even though that might be the fucking truth.
That's usually how it happens. I'm just telling you, this is the thing. They studied this thing.
My poor bitch.
They usually get the trust of their parents, and their parents entrust these adults, things like that.
True.
But you know, my mom was just a little different. She didn't trust no adult.
For everyone that's going to write
suspect.
think pieces on social media about Maul being insensitive, he knows that he's okay to talk about this type of stuff.
Yeah.
I'm fine talking about it.
Yeah.
And I'm especially great with joking about it. Makes me
We got to
better.
joke about it, man.
Well, I mean, we don't have to, but
whenever
I'm just a sick individual that doesn't mind.
I'm like, I don't.
No, but you know, man, it's okay to joke about it if you're okay joking about it. But whenever you want to go, you know, get your lick back, pause.
Nah, well, I gotta go.
We could go ride down on him.
I gotta go.
And you know what I'm saying? Give him that long nap.
I think he's dead.
Is he?
I think so.
Let's go piss on his grave.
Dude,
I don't know where his
fun.
grave would even be.
Put that
I
on
got to
Patreon.
piss after drinking all this watermelon juice. I got a full bladder.
What dare
Well,
you
that I mean,
cleanse?
that one, yeah. Like I would want to ride on him. I would like to have a nice talk with like the handsy woman that was acceptable. Like she should be in jail too, not just that dude. Like, bro, you were
Was
like,
she ugly?
I didn't have sexual thought. I wasn't in like
No,
puberty.
but I mean,
to
like
think,
now looking back, if you see her face now, is she
What
ugly
the
woman?
fuck is wrong with Mom?
what don't you understand about blackouts?
What is?
No, I'm just saying, like you don't.
Yeah,
so
no, I know. I remember what. Yeah, I don't know. I did not. Nothing about that was attractive to me because I was a child.
No, not the act.
And she
I'm
was
saying,
a nasty fucking woman.
But was she pretty though?
Jesus
She could
Christ.
be. She could be all of those things. Was she attractive? Is what I'm
So
asking.
if she was, I should be able to brag about it. Like, yo, I was getting pussy mad early.
Nah, we gonna just go get our lick back on her. We're gonna go run train on her. That's all. Let's go run train on
And
her.
her nasty ass, it'd be consensual.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Let's go run.
She probably say some nasty line like, oh, you grew up.
We gotta draw the line here.
Yo, that's
adults are
fucking
nasty.
sick.
I'm just going to say that.
Adults are awful.
Yo, you grew up as sick. My bad, Rory. I'm sorry.
You know that was in every like midday soap opera when the babysitter came back and the guy grew up. Ooh, didn't you? Didn't you grow up?
Oh yeah,
Julio.
It's always a Julio. It's always a Julio.
Soap opera.
All right, man. Do we have any voicemails?
Why is Michael J. Fox on Time's 100 most influential people of 2024?
Of this year? What did
I miss something?
Yeah, what did he do this year?
I mean, he maybe did something great for Parkinson's. Like, I just didn't understand why.
He's in the icons division.
Really? What did he do this year?
In the last 4 months.
Yeah, we're in April.
I don't know. I'm
going to sound like a hater and all this because, guys, I know I'm not on it and I'm just hating from the sidelines. I love 21 Savage and I'm happy he's there, but like, why?
Yeah.
What? Times 100 most influential people?
You think Drake did that from?
No.
Wait, does that say by Burna Boy?
Yeah, so the words were done by other well-known people. So Burna Boy did the words for 21 Savages.
Okay. I thought that was his pick for the most influential. Must say that's interesting, but
like where's Netanyahu on this list?
Dua Lipa on the cover, by the way.
Let me guess, Kanye's not on here.
No.
So there are 100 more influential people than Kanye West.
Yeah.
All right, who wanted to talk about this bullshit list?
For this reason. I just don't get it.
Yeah, no.
It's going to sound like I'm hating if we actually have the conversation, but I just don't understand how they gauge
You
it.
can't have 100 most influential person list in 2024 and not have Kanye.
Oh, Burna Boy is on here. Also under icons.
Not artists?
I don't know what the differentiation is.
He's an Afrobeats icon.
For sure. 100%.
Yeah, I see that.
Titans, got Patrick Mahomes.
Patrick Mahomes only played one game this year.
The only one that mattered.
Aja Wilson, that's dope that she's on here. Jack Antonoff, that's could have been Rory. That's Taylor's.
Oh, I thought that was like another. Never mind.
Kelly Ripa? Okay.
Anyways, we can just get to voicemails.
You've got mail.
Yes. Here we go. Some family advice.
Oh, shit.
Hey, my name is Tariq, and I'm from VA. Shout out to the 434. My question is, how do I keep my family together? I'm in the military. My baby mama's in the military too. We had our son 2 months ago, and she went through my phone while I was sleeping. She saw that I have platonic women friends. You know, we go out, we have a good time. I don't fuck on them, but I guess from.
All right, hold on. Before we finish
This is he lying.
Tyreek, I think you're full of shit.
Oh my God. That nigga lying.
I think you are full of shit.
Y'all both fucking on each other. I never met nobody faithful in the military. Stop.
Well, first of all, they're protecting our freedom.
Yeah, if you protect my freedom, you can fuck whoever you want.
It's true.
Just how I feel about it.
They're faithful to their Camaros.
Think about ISIS.
Faithful to their country. You don't have to be faithful to me.
All right, so he's claiming that all the women in his phone are platonic and he goes out with them, but he has to lie. His girl doesn't know when he goes out with his platonic friends. He has to lie about that.
All right, well, let's finish it.
Her perspective, the conversations we were having were flirty, you know? And I feel like every man has, you know, has women friends, you know? And it's healthy to have platonic women friends. So my question to y'all is
that you flirt with.
In order to keep my family together and also be able to be myself, how I would normally interact with anybody, what should I do?
She must listen to this podcast.
Trying to protect him. He needs to be himself, bro.
You gotta get a burner phone first of all, because he ain't gonna stop flirting.
These are the type.
Just say you want to be yourself.
These type of men that should not go to therapy because they go to therapy to just learn how to manipulate more. How do I keep my relationship and still be myself? Yourself, your entire existence is flirting with other women.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he needs that.
She's not letting him be him.
He needs the healthy platonic friendship with women. He needs
that he flirts with.
If you're in a serious
if she's platonic, why does your girl not know about it?
Exactly.
Right.
If you're in a serious relationship, your girl knows who your female friends are. Stop.
Word.
She wouldn't even go through your phone and think you were flirting with somebody. Stop.
Also, aren't they all in the military? Shouldn't they all know each other?
Well, I'm
Isn't that
sure
how that
not.
works?
I'm sure he knows
No.
girls outside of the military.
They could be from
I'm sure he's
different
taking
cities.
his Dodge Charger to the other side of town.
Yeah, he's taking that Mustang everywhere. Everybody knows that white Mustang. The white two-door Mustang. That's in front of every girl's condo. You know that.
My advice here is stop being full of shit.
Yeah, he's lying.
Stop stop flirting with women if you want to keep your family. Like your existence isn't flirting with other women.
Here, benefit of the doubt. If you're genuinely friends with these women, the only way to make your girl comfortable is to include your person in that relationship. So she needs to know who they are, maybe sit them down for drinks and dinner one time. Like she has to regularly hear this name and understand you guys' friendship. And also, when did y'all become friends? Because if y'all became friends after you've been in this relationship, I call cap and bullshit. No man is going and picking up close female friends in the middle of his life while in a relationship. It don't work like that. Men aren't doing that.
I think he's just full of shit because he's pretending like he doesn't know the definition of platonic. Like, in a relationship now, there's women that I guess I would call them friends just because we didn't fuck. Like, we weren't platonic friends.
Exactly.
We flirted. Like, that girl is not a platonic friend.
Mm-hmm.
When you get in a relationship, I'm no longer communicating with that person because it doesn't make us platonic friends just because we didn't fuck.
Yeah.
Right.
We flirted before, we talked like.
And if the opportunity presented itself, we
would have had sex.
Yeah.
That's not appropriate to keep that person around in a relationship.
Mm-hmm.
Now I have platonic friends that Kia knows.
Mm-hmm.
Those are my friends, and she knows that.
Mm-hmm.
But if I just have some girl that I've known for 5, 6, 7 years, that's just a girl that I never ended up fucking.
That I haven't fucked yet.
Not bringing her around my fucking relationship.
No.
Nor am I going out with her for drinks and then also not telling my girl about it.
Mm-hmm.
And also not texting her regularly.
I feel like my family would probably end if I did that.
Yeah.
I think it's pretty simple, though. I don't know how people still are at this crossroads. If you don't do nothing you wouldn't want your partner doing to you.
Mm-hmm.
It's that simple. If you wouldn't want your partner texting somebody certain way, you can't be texting nobody a certain way.
Unless you can think you're a master manipulator and say, well, it's just who I am. It's not who you are.
Oh, yeah. Don't be me. Be better. Or don't be me. Be you. I've definitely said that a couple times. Don't be me. Be you. Because when I do something, it means something different than when you do it. When you do it, that's not in your character. So you're only doing it to be reactionary.
You shouldn't go to therapy.
And that's
either.
toxic.
Damn.
Yeah. You're not healing in therapy. You're learning.
Mm-hmm. That's a real thing.
I know people like you.
Yeah.
Don't look me in my eyes and say you know.
I know you're
like
kind.
I know you're kind.
You and Clay.
Yeah. I know you're kind.
You're in class in therapy. You're not healing shit.
You're learning like, oh, so if I say it this way,
no,
that'll buy me more time.
Yeah. And this tone.
Yeah, this tone. Demaris is definitely one of those.
He's the toxic one. How did this become about me?
Because you just said what you just said. That was toxic what you just said.
I don't think that's toxic.
Oh, that's exactly what toxic definition. People say. That's exactly what toxic people say. I don't think that was toxic.
Sorry you felt that way.
Sorry you felt that way about what I said.
No, I don't do that because that's not a real apology. I genuinely apologize that you feel that way.
I thought.
Yo, that's not sick. I genuinely apologize that you feel that way.
That's not an apology.
It's not an apology at all. That's not.
It's like when someone's being an asshole and you're like, yo, you're being an asshole. And like, no.
Yo,
it's not your decision.
I genuinely apologize that you feel that way. Like,
if my intention wasn't to make you feel a way, then I'm not sorry for what I did if that wasn't my intention.
Mm-hmm.
Depending on what it is. Because some things it's like, okay, it wasn't necessary for me to do that and it caused you to feel a way. So I am sorry because me doing that wasn't worth you feeling that way. But if I was being true to myself and I did something that offended you, I really am sorry that you feel that way. But that wasn't my intent was to hurt you.
She's good. I see why they keep coming back.
Yeah. You watched a lot of Maury.
Maury?
Yo, I've thought about asking my therapist when she gives me advice if I can record her.
Mm-hmm.
Because like when I take her advice or how I should say things to my partner, I think I'm coming across how Demaris sounds. Like I think I'm going to sound like I'm manipulating.
Yeah.
And I think it's fucked up. And I'd rather you say it. Because if it comes through my brain, I'm gonna look like a toxic piece of shit.
I think
like I understand you've been having some feelings.
Yeah.
And I haven't been the best in contributing to how you feel. But I think that's something you need to work on.
Yeah.
Apparently that's gaslighting.
I can't be the purpose of your feelings when they're your feelings.
I can't be secure for you.
Yeah. I can't. Yeah. I'm not in control of your feelings. Your feelings are your feelings. I'm here to support you through those feelings, but they aren't my feelings to have.
Whole time we got a whole nother nigga in his phone waving his dick on the video.
Wait.
Whole time. Whole time, girls will say all of that, and then it'd be a nigga right in the text message. Talking about, yo, he's still there.
Yo, someone
He's still here.
You still fucking with that nigga?
I forgot what woman it was, but someone posted a photo on Twitter of a girl like looking up at her man hugged up this way. And the tweet was, a girl look at a man this way while she's in 5 different talking stages.
Oh, of course.
Nasty.
Yeah.
Damn.
That's what they do. They look at you while they take your soul from you and wonder why your hairline is receding.
A woman in therapy is one of the most dangerous things on earth.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, because no woman could just go there to just actually heal, right? All women are manipulative.
Well, y'all go to therapy to heal like Wolverine. Like y'all just need some more anti-antium.
Yeah.
To just go out in the world.
Good pretzels.
Fucking kill more fucking men along your way of destruction. Just destroy everything in y'all path.
Yeah. And they have those claw things. It's like the scissor hand reference again.
Meanwhile,
Julian, shut the fuck up. You should sit there today and shut the fuck up.
I was having the visual.
Meanwhile, we're just Iran trying to defend ourselves against your Iron Cloud or whatever the fuck that thing's called.
What?
The Iron Dome.
The mixture of like pop culture, just world references you just put together was.
I think a lot of men feel like Iran.
I tried to run. She wouldn't let me.
I just told you to shut the fuck up.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
I just said shut the
You come from our rib.
I just said that. Nobody listens. All right. Well,
anyways,
is that the last voicemail, Julian? We good?
Yeah. All
right.
Let's get into Patreon.
Let's get to some Patreon.
Let's get to some Patreon.
Shirts available right now. That's not hip hop.
NewRoryMall.com. That's not hip hop t-shirts available now, only for a limited time.
And don't forget that when Kendrick goes, please subscribe to our Discord and our Patreon, because when Kendrick does drop, we're going live immediately to live react.
If he drops while we're at that premiere, I'm sorry to your friends, I'm leaving. In the middle of the premiere. Like, I'm going to get up and be rude during that film.
Okay.
If Kendrick drops?
Hell yeah.
Kendrick's not going to drop at 7:00 on a Thursday. I think
he's got to beat Taylor. She's coming at midnight.
Let's find out what Big Sean is doing.
So Big Sean is performing live at the draft next Friday or something. And I put it in the recording.
Yeah.
Someone said, all right, now we finally have a date that Kendrick's going to drop.
100%. Kendrick will be dropping next week.
When Big Sean is doing
whatever he's doing, that's when Kendrick will drop, and we will be here to talk about it.
I would love to have Sean on to talk about his book.
Yeah, we should.
Yeah, all the Big Sean jokes, I get everything's going on, but he put out a book, and I'm interested.
Let's see if we can talk to him while he's in town in New York.
What if he'll put it in Braille so you can read it?
We'll talk to y'all soon. Have a safe weekend. NewRoryMall.com now for merch. Subscribe to the Patreon, subscribe to the Discord, and we'll talk to y'all soon. Be safe, be blessed. I'm that nigga. He's just Ginger. Peace.